I ain't got shit to do. Oh yes I do, I'm right here. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I'm of course Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today with another reaction video. And this wonderful Friday, we are going to get at you with a new guy we haven't done here on Eddie B TV, and we're gonna get to some Josh Wolf today. I don't know anything about this guy. I've heard of his name maybe a couple of times here and there, but I never actually investigated who this guy was and what his stand-up was all about. But we're gonna get into him today, and we're gonna get into a video titled Best Practical Joke Ever. Well, I can only imagine this is gonna be messed up somehow. Very funny, but still very messed up. Now me personally, no. Not a fan of practical jokes. Too much potential for a lot of negativity. Bad outcomes galore, man, and I don't even want no part of that. I let people know in my life that if you're thinking about pulling some stuff on me like that, you better be prepared to get your ass knocked out real quick. I don't play that, man. That's kind of like on the borderline of sick, twisted, and demented. And even though I got my elements of weirdness to me, but it doesn't really go that far. I don't want to hurt people, and I don't want to cause that much confusion, you know? I've heard many stories of people pulling practical jokes on people that wound up with broken bones. I knew somebody a long time ago that actually lost an eye over a practical joke. As in they don't have that eye no more, as in they only see out of one side now. So yeah, that goes to show you just how crazy practical jokes can get. All right, but yeah, we're gonna get into this one today, and I don't know what it's about, but we're gonna find out, man. And I'm gonna try to get my laugh on, because usually when something that I don't like gets into my system, I tend to get in my feelings a little bit. But I gotta remember, this is stand-up comedy. It's all about laughs, it's just jokes. So we'll see what's going down with this one. So yeah, one more time with Josh Wolf with Best Practical Joke Ever. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this one, man. See what he's talking about, man. I've never seen any Josh Wolf before. And Best Practical Joke Ever is my first one of him. Hopefully I continue to like him, you know. We'll see what goes down. All right, Josh Wolf, Best Practical Joke Ever, right here on Eddie B TV.
I love practical jokes. This is my best one ever. My buddy asked me to throw him a bachelor party. And I was like, man, you don't want me to do that. I said, I'm a comedian. I always go for the laugh, and then I hope we can shake hands and be friends later. But I'm going to fuck up your day.
Oh, see? Yeah.
And he was like, I don't think you'll do that. I said, I don't think you're listening. I'm already trying to decide how to fuck with you, so can we just like not have me do it? And he was like, buddy, you've been to Vegas more than any of us. You planned the party, you get the girl. Now look, I got him a girl for the end of his party. That's what he wanted, a stripper. I'm not a stripper guy. I never have been a stripper guy. I don't really care.
Me either.
But he wanted a stripper for the end of his party. That's cool. I wanted the beginning of the party to be for me. And what did I want to watch? What do I like way more than strippers? I like weird shit. Guys, if you're like, hey man, this is about to be some weird shit happening in an alley, I'll be like, I'm gonna fucking watch that.
Yeah.
100%, I love it. How weird? I wanted people walking out of his party like this. What the fuck just happened in there? Like, was some guy walking out with a limp? Like, why are my hands dirty? Like, weird shit, right?
You did warn him though.
Where did I think I could find that? I went on Craigslist in Vegas. Oh, guys, I have never felt so horny and sad at the same time in my entire life. Scrolling through. It's all sex stuff. I don't want that. I want weird. And then weird jumped off the screen at me. This woman's advertisement was 3 words. That's it. And those 3 words were, I'll wrestle ya. And I was like, fuck yeah, you will. That at least deserves a phone call, I think, right? I call her on the phone. She is 6'2", 250. And her special skill He says she'll come over to your house, she'll get naked, and she'll toss you around for a little while. And I was like, well, what time can you get here?
Oh man, here we go.
So she shows up, and I open the door, and she's legitimate 6 foot 250, right? And she's holding a foot-long sub and 24 buffalo wings. Not kidding. And she waves them in my face, and she goes, "You got a room where I could go fuel up before the match?" And I was like, first of all, fuck yes I do, right in there. And I said, second of all, you should know that the person you're wrestling today doesn't know there's gonna be a match.
Oh God! Oh no!
You know, I don't know if that changes your professional approach at all. So she goes off into her room. My buddy comes over, and we've got him on a stool just like this one. And my other friends are standing behind him, and we got him blindfolded. And he's, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise, you know. And he's like, "Oh, this chair is one Ralphie May away from an accident, I'll tell you that right now." Oh. You don't think he knows he's 900 pounds? He fucking knows.
Rest in peace, Ralphie May.
So, he's sitting there and he's like, "I'm so excited." And I was like, "Me too." And he says, "I'm ready." And I said, "Okay," and I call her out. Now, none of my other friends knew what I had planned. So when she walked out of that room naked, collectively, they were like, "What the fuck?"
That's about right.
And as she got closer, I saw she still had buffalo wing saws around her neck. And I was gonna get her a napkin, but I was like, "I'm sorry, that shit is too funny on your face. I am so sorry." So she stands in front of him, 6 foot 250. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part. My buddy, 5'8", and 140, and like a woohoo, like a soft 140, right? So the size difference alone, like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fucking like it.
Oh man. I wouldn't want to be this dude's friend.
And he says, "I'm ready," and I said, "Okay," and I take off his blindfold. And the only word he could get out of his mouth before she ripped him out of his chair was, "Why?" Right?
I thought he was about to say no.
And she lifted him up like this. His little feet were dangling in the air. She started to toss him around the room like a rag doll, and we were all like, guys, she would jump on top of him, and he had to push her fat out of his face to talk to us. He would be like, "Tell her to stop. How long is she gonna be here? I can't breathe. Why does she smell like buffalo wings?" Right? There was one time where she was straddling him like this, beating him in the face with her titties. Just. I don't think you're getting the right visual. Okay.
Oh man.
Guys, this isn't 5'2", 110-pound, bink, bink titties. This is 6 foot, 250. Just.
Oh man.
Titties. That's how big her titties were. They made that noise through the air. It was like being hit with a tit missile, just. Dude had a swollen eye from titty punches. You'd never seen that in the history of fucking never ever, I'll tell you that right now. So she thinks her job is done, right? She walks over here to this side of the room. My buddy gets up mad. You know when you can tell someone is mad where they never take their eyes off of that thing they're mad at? So he gets up and he walks away from her like this.
No.
And then something in him just snapped. And he just looks at her and he goes, I'm gonna fuck you up. And like a wave of calm crashed over her, like serious, like Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon calm. She was just like, and they ran at each other.
Oh, hell no.
Guys, do you understand what's happening? They're fucking fighting for real now. It's the best gift I've ever given to myself ever. Are you kidding me? They're running at each other. I'm like, I don't even know how this is gonna end. Oh my God, right? They're running at each other, and my buddy was mad, and he screamed, I want to take you down! Running at each other, full speed. And he ran into her. I'm gonna tell you something, he really did try to take her down. I'll tell you what, he did not. All I can tell you is that when his little body hit hers, she kind of absorbed him for a second, and he disappeared. I was like, where the fuck did he go? And then she just boom, shot him out across the room. Boom, and he slid on the floor, and one of my friends ran up to him and went, that just fucking happened to you! And she was mad that he challenged her or something. So she goes to us, you want to see my finishing move? You want me to finish him? And I grew up with Hulk Hogan and Randy the Macho Man Savage. So I was like, you fucking finish him! I didn't know if she was coming off the top rope or dropping a leg or whatever. I wanted to see that shit, right? So she starts to run to him and she was like, finish him? And we go, yeah! She goes, finishing move? And we go, yeah! And she goes, you want to see the finishing move? And we go, yeah! And then she sat on his head and we went, no! Not that finishing move, fuck! Guys, his little head disappeared. All you could see were his tiny arms slapping her back, like. Oh, it was a fight for life, I'm telling you that right now. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It was like a reverse birth. It was fucked up, that's all I'm saying.
Reverse birth. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
And here's how you know you pulled a good practical joke. A good practical joke is a joke that continues to pay dividends long after the joke is over.
Okay.
So, like a month and a half after the wedding, after the party, 2 weeks before the wedding, I ran into his dad. And his dad goes, hey, you're not coming to the wedding? I was uninvited to the wedding, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Of course you were.
Totally worth it, totally worth it. You guys want to see how he uninvited me? This is my favorite part. This is how he uninvited me. She just got off of him. And he stands up and he goes, you're not coming to the wedding!
No! Oh my God!
So here's how his dad goes, you not coming to the wedding? I go, no. And he goes, why not? And I said, Tim didn't tell you? And he said, no. And I go, well, do you got a couple minutes? Sit down, sit down. And then his dad used that story as his best man speech at the wedding.
Oh, God.
Fucking winner, winner.
Oh, that is bad. Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me with this. Oh, okay. What is the deal with people sometimes, man? Oh, ow, that hurt. Ow, man, see? I'm not gonna edit that out, man. Ow, I just hit my hand on the table. That shit hurt like hell. All right, damn. Okay, that was Josh Wolf with best practical joke ever. Yeah, I would not be friends with this dude. It just would not be possible. Or maybe I would, you know what I mean? But the thing that's the most funny is that he did give him warning. Like, you don't want me to do this. And he still insisted. Oh, it really did hurt. he really did insist that, his buddy insisted that he throw his bachelor party. So that's kind of on him at this point. But yeah, if someone says to me, no, you don't want me to do that, I might do this and this and that, I'm like, all right, well, the hell with that. You ain't doing nothing for me. Because if you do something I don't like, I'm gonna knock you out, bro. That's just how it is, man. You're gonna get tuned up real quick. That was a horrible story, by the way, man. And I got a couple of messed up stories from my youth about females bigger than me that tried to fight me. It was very, very funny because, obviously, and I'm not even boasting this, it's not really worth telling the story, but I came out on top on that one, you know what I mean? Not literally, geez, don't be gross. But it's just funny, man. That was funny. And you know what? I didn't get I didn't picture anything yet because he didn't describe how big or small his buddy was, right? But yeah, 5'8", 140 pounds, he said, and then she's 6'2", 6 foot 250. Okay, and yeah, that is despicable, man. But he did warn him, so the fact that he uninvited him to the wedding and got mad, that's kind of on him, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of how that works, you know what I mean? If someone says they're gonna do some stuff to you and you don't listen, you kind of, deserve what you got coming to you, But yeah, man, 6 foot 250 with a what do you say, like a foot long sandwich and some buffalo wings. Oh my goodness, man. That's just terrible. What kind of man are you, Josh Wolf? He's a funny ass dude, that's for real though. Just like I said, I'm not a fan of practical jokes, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm a little bit too, let me see, I'm a funny guy, I'm a goofy guy, but I'm not a screwed up guy in the head when it comes to that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna play a joke on somebody, it's gonna be like jumping out of a corner, someone going, bah, or scaring you or something like that, but I'm not gonna do any stuff like that. That's just messed up, man, but if someone did tell me that they gonna mess my day up, I would not take them up on that. That's just too easy for me. I got a brain that works very, very quickly. You know what I mean? My reflexes may be a little off sometimes, but my brain works quickly. If just someone just goes like, murder, and I'm just like running, I'm out. I'm not gonna be like, where? Bang, and I'm the one asked out. No, my brain works quick, I'm out of a bad situation. Oh man, but you know something? The best part of that story, even though all the stuff in the middle was terrible, one, if a big 6 foot, 250 pound chick starts sitting on me, oh no, man. Oh no. We gonna have problems, man. I might cut something off of you by the time I'm done. I'd be so pissed. But yeah, that was funny. The funniest part was at the end when his dad realized he wasn't invited to the wedding. He used that as the best man speech. If I was his buddy, man, I would just be sitting there like, I don't even want to get married no more. And what would make it worse is like, if my woman, my hypothetical woman that I'll be married to after that stuff probably would have happened, if she would have laughed at me, oh no, we're not getting married, annulment, divorce, it's gonna happen. Because like I said, man, I am a very funny, goofy dude, but sometimes in certain situations, I can be very, very wrapped up in my feelings, man, and that's just real. Josh Wolf, man, oh my goodness. I gotta watch more of him because it's like I've never heard of Josh Wolf before, or seen any of his stuff. I've just heard of his name a couple times, but I never really got into him like that. But this story right here, at least, was like so funny to the point where I gotta find something else with him in it. If you guys got any good clips of him other than this one right here, please leave some suggestions in the comments for me, man, because I really want to get around to that because that'd probably be hilariously funny. All right. Woo! Best practical joke ever by Josh Wolf. That was despicable, man. How could you? But you're awesome at the same time. I gotta admit it. You killed me with that one, man. Because another thing about me is that no blindfolds. No one's ever putting blindfolds on me ever. Why? Because if I can't see what's going on in front of me, that does not bode well for my heart rate. No, none of that. Nobody's gonna be putting their hands over my face. No one's gonna be guiding me somewhere with a blindfold on or nothing like that. No, I need to see what's going on in front of me at all times. Eddie B, you're no fun. Don't give a damn. We could have all kinds of other fun. Just don't play me like that, man, because that's gonna result in somebody's day getting ruined a lot more than you tried to ruin mine. Because I'm gonna mess somebody up. I'm gonna make sure I break bones. I might make you lose an eye. You know what I mean? I don't play that. All right, that's the enemy yakking, man. That was funny. Josh Wolf, one more time, with best practical joke ever. And I will give it to him. That was a very good practical joke. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I said. And yeah, woo, okay. That was a very good story right there, man. Repugnant, but a funny story nonetheless, man. This is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Thank y'all for rocking with me for another week of stand-up comedy. Hope y'all had fun, love, and appreciate y'all. Peace.